40 light years away, there's a planet that looks like humanity's next home. And yet, before the story ends, it'll kill me. That contradiction is exactly why Gliese 12b is so fascinating. After countless disastrous trips across the cosmos, I finally found an exoplanet that seemed different. Not a frozen wasteland. Not a radiation nightmare. Not a planet designed to turn me into cosmic barbecue. Gliese 12b looked promising. It's located in the Pisces constellation and orbits a small red dwarf star. Scientists only recently discovered it, and what they know is surprisingly encouraging. But here's the strange part. Nobody has actually seen this planet directly. Exoplanets don't produce enough visible light for us to observe them clearly. Instead, scientists detect them when they pass in front of their star and briefly dim its brightness. A tiny shadow, a tiny clue, a giant mystery. Using data from NASA's TESS telescope, researchers determined that Gliese 12b is almost the same size as Earth. That sounds amazing, until you learn it's orbiting 15 times closer to its star than Earth orbits the Sun. So why isn't it burning? Because its star is much smaller and cooler. Suddenly, the impossible starts sounding possible. An Earth-sized planet, a relatively gentle star, potentially habitable conditions. Everything seemed to be lining up. But that's not even the craziest part. The deeper I looked into this world, the more it felt like a place humanity could actually visit one day. At least, that's what I thought. The moment I landed, something felt off. Not dangerous, just strange. Gliese 12b receives about 1.6 times more energy from its star than Earth receives from the Sun. Warm, but manageable. At first, the surface temperature hovered around 62 degrees Celsius. Hot enough to make you sweat instantly. Not hot enough to end the mission. So the question became obvious. Could this planet support life? Scientists still don't know whether Gliese 12b has an atmosphere. And this is where it gets weird. Every answer created a bigger question. If the atmosphere is thin, water might survive. If it's thick with greenhouse gases, the planet could become another Venus. A paradise or a furnace. Nobody knows. Then another surprise appeared. A year on Gliese 12b lasts only 12.8 Earth days. Imagine celebrating New Year's every 2 weeks. Sounds fun, until you remember something else. This planet has nearly 4 times Earth's mass. Every step felt heavier. Every movement demanded effort. The world looked familiar, but it behaved completely differently. And then came the twist. While searching the landscape, I detected movement. Not water, not weather. Movement. Something alive. A small creature darted across the rocky terrain and disappeared into the distance. Suddenly, this wasn't just another exoplanet. This was potentially a living world. And if one creature existed, what else was hiding out there? That's when everything changed. I followed the creature deeper into the wilderness. Every possibility raced through my mind. If life existed here, then water couldn't be far away. And if there was water, maybe Gliese 12b really was humanity's future. But here's the strange part. The tiny alien seemed completely alone. No other life signs. No massive ecosystems. No evidence of civilizations. Just one lonely creature wandering an entire planet. The more I watched it, the more I related to it. 2 explorers, 40 light years from Earth, searching for something bigger than ourselves. I even gave it a name. Charlie. For a moment, this mission stopped feeling like survival. It felt like discovery. The kind of discovery that changes history forever. Then Charlie ran. I chased after him. I reached out, and he bit my finger. Not hard, just enough to break my concentration. Just enough for me to ignore the one thing that mattered most. The atmosphere. What happens next changes everything. Because despite all the excitement, despite the Earth-like size, despite the habitable zone, I had overlooked a fatal detail. There wasn't enough oxygen to breathe. The dream planet wasn't a dream at all. Within moments, my vision blurred. My lungs failed, and the world went dark. That's the terrifying truth about Gliese 12b. A planet that looks incredibly promising from a distance can hide a deadly secret up close. But if one mysterious creature survived there, what else might be waiting on that world? And more importantly, how many other second Earths are hiding the same deadly surprise?